Hey friends, what is going on? My name is Torin and I love plant-based cooking and nutrition. Welcome to Wellbeing Café and to specifically the nutrition branch of our set of channels. Here we focus on actionable ways to grow your ability in cooking, to grow your understanding and be more educated around nutrition, about why certain foods are healthy for you, and to find a love for a lot of wonderful flavors. On this channel, we really just want to bring you ways to be healthy. Recipes ranging from entry level on plant-based nutrition, on healthier meals, to more advanced, complex, diverse meals. This is both on a cooking complexity, cooking level, as well as adding more diversity to your diet. If you're somebody who has eaten the same way forever and you have a very limited diversity in what you eat, you don't eat a lot of fruits or vegetables, that's perfectly fine, and I'm so glad that you are here. On this channel, we're creating a model of how to become healthier with your cooking and eating habits, as well as your understanding of nutrition. We call this our nutrition life model, and this stands for learn, integrate, flow, and explore. You can really think of this as 4 different levels, 4 different tiers of eating, 4 different tiers of cooking. The first tier is, hey, maybe you don't like beans, so maybe we do something that is much more approachable. It is maybe blended beans into a patty that you can use as a hamburger replacement, or to go with another meal that you like. It can be a side salad. It could be rice that can be a side dish. And you slowly incorporate and integrate these into your bigger meals until you're taking some of the smaller things that you have learned through Learn and you're integrating them into full meals before you begin to flow, and you're now making large meals that are just plant-based, that you know more of the nutrition principles around and that you are using to be healthier. And then eventually you might explore, you might add more diversity, you might add more flavor profiles, more new vegetables that you have never cooked with before, you have never touched before, you have never tasted before, and maybe you have no idea how to cook, and that is perfectly fine. Our goal is to make content that anybody at any level of cooking or anybody at any level of nutrition, understanding, and palate refinement, you could say, on a healthier diet, more fruits, more vegetables, more whole grains, more legumes, can take and get something from. This will also range from really short, simple, easy recipes to things that may take an hour, 2 hours to be able to do, or a lot of prep time far in advance. And more than anything, we aim to make something that is long-term, something that you can adopt that will actually be behavior change for the entirety of your life, so that you can find an appreciation and a love and an understanding and skill set for how to pick out vegetables, how to cook vegetables, and all these other wonderful plant-based ingredients, and then incorporate those into your diet so that you can feel better in your body, so that you eat things that are nourishing to you, and through that feel better for everything else in your life. Now, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, I just love plant-based nutrition and I love cooking. I'm also not a chef, officially certified chef outside of some online programs, and I'm not going to pretend to be any of these things. However, the content that we are creating is heavily backed by scientific sources. Whenever we are able to, we will try to include sources, but know that our primary sources for most of my education, from the nutrition certification that I have received to cooking certification I received, that information will be in the description below and will be referenced throughout all of the videos that we make. So there will just be random nuggets of information that we give. That's usually where they're going to come from, unless there's something very specific we want to share, in which case we will link the article or the science in the description of that video below. To myself, to Julia, to everybody at Wellbeing Café, we see plant-based nutrition as the healthiest form of cooking and the healthiest form of eating. Now, where do we get this perspective from on plant-based nutrition? From the scientific basis of primarily T. Colin Campbell and Dr. Greger of nutritionfacts.org, as well as a lot of other leaders within their respective scientific fields. If you want to learn a lot more about where our perspective comes from, check out the T. Colin Campbell Center for Nutrition Studies. Now, though we may believe in this specific kind of diet, plant-based nutrition, really we only aim to be an additive channel, an additive perspective. We want to be additive to your behaviors. We don't want to tell you what not to do. So we're not going to share things on how to cook something that we don't believe is healthy for you. However, if you want to incorporate what we teach you and what we cook to other meals that you enjoy, please do so. For Julia and I, for everybody else that I've known who's become more plant-based, the journey is a journey. And it's all about taking and incorporating small bite-sized pieces, no pun intended there, into your behaviors, into your diet, and through that you'll have long-term change. And even if you're just eating 10% healthier, you're 10% healthier. Isn't that just incredible, right? So take it with grace, and you know it's not an all or nothing kind of a thing. You most definitely can just incorporate and integrate what we cook on here into your own diet that you already have. As this channel continues to grow, we also aim to put more educational content out about different kind of nutrients, sources of nutrients, the benefits of certain specific foods, and again, all of this being much more scientific backed, much more based around scientific literature. It takes a lot of time to make those kind of videos, so that's probably further down the road, but that's where we aim to go, as well as a lot of basics in home cooking. You know, how do you sharpen your own knives? How do you make homemade tofu, which is more of a recipe, I would say, but how do you set up for long-term success in the kitchen? How do you meal prep effectively? These are things that we're going to be diving into slowly but surely as the channel builds. This is more of a vision statement of where we're going. To begin with though, we just want to start sharing some recipes so that you can just start eating better today. Now, additionally, while we are building everything, we don't want to have any paywalls in front of our content. We want our content to be accessible because we think that healthy movement, healthy nutrition, and healthy relationships and community should be accessible education for everyone. So we plan to have everything on YouTube, but we do also have a Patreon just to support ourselves. So if you would like to give $3 and not have ads at all, especially at the beginning here, because we cannot control ad placement until we have 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. So until that point in time, if you would like to have ad-free watching, we're going to be putting all of our videos on the Patreon. It'll be like $3 a month, something like that. We haven't fully decided yet. By the time this video's out, it'll probably be decided. Let's just say $3 at the moment. But so if you would like to support us even more, then please feel free to go over there. Otherwise, just stay on YouTube, keep watching the content. Let us know if you have any ideas of content you would like created. Right now, Julia and I are traveling the world as movement instructors and to learn more about perspectives on healthy cooking, healthy community, and healthy movement in different holistic centers, different perspectives from different cultures. And as we go, we're taking all of the skills that we learn from these different experiences and we're incorporating them into what we share with others. So if you'd like to follow us on Instagram, you can check out more of the behind the scenes, more of the whole journey of our lives. Or if you want to get into some more movement, we do have our movement channel up and running. On our movement channel, you'll find classes of lots of different mixed movements centered around yoga asana, calisthenics, mobility, yin yoga, as well as meditation and yoga nidra, specifically aimed at 5 kind of focus areas. We have strength, flexibility, mobility, stability, and recovery. These classes average about 25 minutes in length, though they can be shorter or longer. And we have 4 different levels. Also in our life model, learn, integrate, flow, and explore. If you'd like to learn more about all of those, check out the link in the description down below to head over to our Wellbeing Café movement channel. And eventually we'd like to have a community channel as well. We talk about building healthy relationships with others, with yourself, with the world around you, as well as what it means to build healthy community, especially if you are trying to create your own studio, your own cafe. And someday, with all of these in mind, we want to create our own physical well-being cafe somewhere in the world. We don't know where that's going to be yet, but at some point in time, we'll be doing that. So the initial start of that, though, is this online global community, which we want to continue to build and then bring together. Thank you so much for being here, for being on this journey of plant-based nutrition, for joining the Wellbeing Café community. Get your chef's hat, get your knife, get your cup of tea, whatever it is that you need to start cooking. Watch our video on what to get if you don't know what to get. And let's get in the kitchen and start making some meals. Take care, friend, and we'll see you soon.